Hey, everybody, this is Ed from the Whiskey Tangent Podcast. I'm here with Scott.
Hey, everybody.
And Siobhan.
Hi.
And we're here with another whiskey short, one of our famous quick tastes on a whiskey that I've noticed really getting to be kind of a thing on the internet. Quite a buzz about it. The Isaac Bowman straight bourbon whiskey finished in port barrels.
Whiskey short.
Scott, what do you got on it?
Yeah, so I have I was going to say a quick history. It's not a quick history. It's about 8 paragraphs. But I thought very interesting. And then, of course, taste it. We will talk about the stats. Also, I should mention that we have some port, since this is a port-finished whiskey, that we are sipping on. Ed, tell the folks what we are sipping on.
We're sipping on a 2014 Fiera late bottled vintage Porto. So it's a nice port wine.
Yeah, it has a nice flavor.
And we thought it'd be nice, as we did on our port finished whiskey episode way back in the day, that it'd be nice to wet our palates with a little port. It's usually around 18% alcohol or so, normally. I didn't look what the proof was. I'm sorry. I don't know where the bottle is.
Oh, it's right here. 20.5.
Right. So it's a 40 proof wine, if you will. And normally it finishes very sweet and porty. Most of them do. But this is kind of in the middle range. It's around a $22 to $25 wine.
Yeah.
Port.
We're not wine experts. This tastes grapey. Grapey with the G, not rapey.
Yes, it tastes very grapey.
And
very
it's
sweet.
Nice. It's very nice.
Very sweet, yes.
It's delicious. I feel like this would be a great, poured over vanilla ice cream or something.
No, it's true.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I got that.
Do you have the Schwans?
Do you have more Schwans for us?
I have the Ben & Jerry whiskey one.
Oh, we got to try that later.
Yeah, I have it in my freezer.
Oh, my God. We can try it when we do the...
Tragedy.
Whiskey spilled.
Oh, no.
Tragedy. The whiskey spilled on the rug. Tragedy.
Tragedy.
So we have a little bit of Isaac Bowman down.
Isaac Bowman down. We got a whiskey down. Somebody will come help us.
No, okay.
Yeah, so the history of Isaac Bowman. In 1927, Abram Smith Bowman purchased the 7,200-acre Sunset Hills farm in Fairfax County, Virginia, with one objective, to open a dairy and a granary. But shortly after bringing the idea to life, his fields became so abundant that he needed a use for the excess grain. And so, in 1934, after Prohibition ended... Bowman built a distillery on the family farm and turned it into a family-owned business.
Bowman built a distillery on the farm. He made his little whiskey and it did no harm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Is that Bon Jovi?
Yeah. Well, is it? No.
No.
It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Right.
That sounds like Bon Jovi.
Ed Jovi.
Ed Jovi.
Ed Jovi.
Okay, Scott, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, shit. All right. With the help of his 2 sons, he produced the first ever batch of Virginia Gentleman bourbon. And up until the 1950s, Bowman Distillery was the sole producer of legal whiskey in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
What? That's craziness.
I know. Now, Virginia Gentleman bourbon is somewhat of an oddity. Bowman sourced the distillate from Kentucky, but then redistilled it and matured it in Virginia by storing the barrels vertically on their ends, rather horizontally on their sides, as we did with the port in the fridge earlier.
Yeah.
In 1988, the distillery moved from the Sunset Hills farm to a formal industrial plant in Fredericksburg, Virginia, where it remains today. However, in 2003, the distillery is bought by... Sazerac.
Come on. There they are again. They're every state of the union. They're like ridiculous. Go ahead.
Vampires. And sister brand Buffalo Trace became the source of the whiskey distillate that the Bowman would redistill. But that was 18 years ago. So the question today is, are they still doing this? Well, the company has been circumspect. On the one hand, their website does mention fermentation and having 2 stills, which are named George and Mary, but it's not at all clear how much Bowman is actually producing themselves. And in an article at Malt Review by some guy named Taylor, what are you guys doing? You're not paying attention.
I'm listening.
We're listening.
Sorry,
Scott. I'm sorry.
Scott.
It's all right. I'll just start that.
Sorry, Scott. Do it again.
I'll start the
Sorry,
paragraph.
Scott.
Yeah, do it again.
Do it again.
Start over.
All right, I am.
It's okay. Scott.
8 paragraphs.
Start over. Scott. I'm sorry,
Do
Scott.
it again, Scott.
Scott's my best friend ever. We're like, we went to best friend.
Back, Jack. Do it again. We'll listen to 8 paragraphs. You go back, Scott, and do it again.
Okay, so
Good.
and in an article at Malt Review by some guy named Taylor, who has no last name, like Cher, their current master distiller, Brian Pruitt, is quoted as saying that they don't discuss their fermentation, distillation, or total production output.
Well, good for you, you diva bitch.
Random belligerence.
Wow.
Wow.
That was intense.
We don't discuss our distilling process with anybody.
I know. However, he did confirm that the majority of their whiskeys are either double or triple distilled to between 140 and 150 proof, and then aged in new 53-gallon white oak barrels with the number 3 or number 4 char. They also do some experimentation with different wood types and charring levels, and most of their port barrels are from Portugal, with some portion actually coming from local Virginia vineyards.
Awesome.
Interesting.
So, despite being a bit secretive or cunty,
Jeez.
take your pick. Bowman Distillery continues to honor Virginia's greatest pioneers, 3 brothers named Bowman, who fought in the American Revolution. With the distillery's whiskey range currently encompassing the small batch bourbon called Bowman Brothers, the single barrel bourbon called John J. Bowman, the experimental lineup of infused and finished bourbons, all named after Abraham Bowman, and of course the one we have tonight, a port-finished Bowman bourbon called Isaac.
Right, which is a 92 proof.
Yes, it has no,
Proprietary.
They don't talk about their mash bills.
Right, horse.
There's no age statement also, but I was able to find out it's between 4.5 and 5.5 years.
Okay.
The distiller bottler is A. Smith Bowman of Fredericksburg, Virginia. The owner is Sazerac, as we talked about. The price is between $35 and $45. Ed, you got this for
$37.99.
$37.99. It won a gold medal at the 2019 World Whiskies Award, but its older brother was a one-off Abraham Bowman port finish on whose process this one is based, which won the Whiskey of the Year at the same awards in 2016.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, see, maybe I should have got that one, but this is the one I've seen online recently. Let's talk about the nose. Let's get right into it.
Sure.
I hate the nose.
Oh, wow.
It smells terrible. What am I smelling that I don't like, Scott?
Well,
Help me.
smell the port.
The port smells great. I'm smelling the port that I have here. No,
The
it's
Isaac
something
Bowman
that's
is
off-putting.
has a lot of perfume to it. It has like floral scents.
Interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't have a great nose.
No, it doesn't.
Once again, everyone, the nose can fool you. I've had
Bad.
some really bad noses that I've loved the whiskey.
Yeah.
And I've had
Well-
really great noses that I've hated the whiskey.
Michter's. And
Yeah.
that would be episode number 42.
Right, the Michter's, we all loved the noses, and then we were a little underwhelmed on the taste as compared to the nose.
Right.
Yes.
It's a tiny bit fruity. It's a tiny
Yeah,
bit.
I don't even know.
There's a lot of wood, like a lot of tannins.
But what
There's
don't
a
I like?
lot
I can't
going
identify
on.
what I don't like. It's like burning my nose, almost like acidy. It's like an acidy nasal.
Like if you really deep in, I get it like an acetone scent.
Yeah, like basically, I'm taking the color off of Siobhan's toes, which I do sometimes. That's what I get the acetone from.
Which I do sometimes.
Yeah, she doesn't let me paint them though because I'm just too clumsy. Like, and I'm getting like up on her knuckle.
Her entire toes are painted.
All the way up. Right, it's like something tribal when I'm done with her. It's like some Inuit actions or something.
Oh my God. All right, so let's taste it.
I'm afraid to taste it. This nose is off-putting.
All right, well, let me do the nose. So this is from Malt Review. The nose is fruity, red wine, mocha, stewed apple, cinnamon, and fresh rubber balloons.
What the fuck?
Fresh rubber balloons on the nose.
And maybe that's the off-putting smell that I have.
It has sort of a
99 fresh rubber balloons.
All right, I've tasted it, and I taste exactly what I smell, so I really have to work to overcome this.
Oh my God.
This is not good.
What?
This is terrible.
What? It's salty.
It's brine.
Yeah, that's an odd taste. This is so odd. So wait a minute. So where have you been seeing this online?
Yeah, like on like all the whiskey drinker groups, you
Okay,
know?
yeah.
Like Bourbon Sippers and Whiskey Tribe and
Really?
South Jersey Bourbon Drinkers. And so I said, oh my God, let me try. And we've had some good experience with port finished. I mean, we don't love the Angel Envy port finished bourbon. We like the rye, but not the bourbon.
We like the Breckenridge a little
The
bit
Breckenridge
more.
was
Yeah, the
good,
finish, that
and
was
we've
okay.
we've had some other experiences off the podcast that we've liked.
I tell you what, I just added some water to this and it added 0 value.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it.
I just added some
God,
more.
I don't like this.
Yeah, so listen to the palate.
Go ahead.
Salty, meaty nuts in the manner of cashews, dried wood, sour cherries, and underripe plum.
It's terrible.
That's what
Underripe plum?
This is this
Yeah.
is the space that it tastes like, and who would like that?
It's terrible.
Yeah, who would like an underripe plum?
All right, so people criticize us for liking everything we drink.
Here you go, folks.
We pick stuff that we think we're going to like because who the fuck wants to drink shit you don't like? I thought we were going to like this. I hate this.
Wow, that's
I will not put. I will dump this down the fucking sink before I put another drop of this Isaac Bowman Pioneer Spirit straight bourbon whiskey finished in port barrels in my mouth again.
I don't like this at all. There's nothing about this that is redeeming.
This is a hard no.
On the finish.
On the finish is death and sadness. Go ahead.
The finish is long with more tartness and a gradual pulsating reemergence of the preceding sweeter and richer fruit notes. No, it's none of that.
No, it's a regurgence of terrible flavor and burnt rubber. So I actually spit my last sip back into the glass because I could not bring myself to swallow it. It's terrible. Do not buy it. I don't know what your Abraham Bowman tastes like, but this is shit. I'm out.
I can't imagine this expression winning a gold medal at any awards.
What
any kind of medal.
Yeah.
What is it, like the Des Moines, Iowa gold medal?
It said,
where were you at? Where were you at? Like,
no offense to Des Moines,
got a
Iowa.
gold.
We love all our fans.
Well, let's go to Topeka. Was it Topeka Whiskey Fest? Because I already have a problem with them.
And we love Topeka too. We love all our Topeka fans.
They know me. You know me, Topeka.
Oh my God. It says World Whiskey Awards. I don't know what that
World.
is.
Okay.
Well, we just had the Marlton World Whiskey Awards and it got a 0.
Yeah. It won the James E. Pepper Bourbon Award.
You have robbed me. I could have bought 2 pizzas for the price that I wasted on your shit bourbon.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm going to drink more of the port.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to pour port in it.
I actually. Okay. No, I'm not drinking it again. I don't. There's no way to fix this. I actually hate this more than the James E. Pepper.
I do too.
This is the worst whiskey we drank on the podcast.
And Siobhan just poured her.
And then dump mine too, please.
All right, now dump mine.
Dump mine out. Dump his out too. And I'm going to dump the bottle.
Oh, I don't know. Dump the bottle.
Why?
Maybe we could make a Manhattan out of it.
No, I was just going to say that. Yeah,
that.
do something with the Manhattan.
We can keep it for Gabe. Let Gabe drink it.
But we'll have to tell him not to listen to this short. Oh shit!
Oh,
Gabers!
He's like, God damn you guys, assholes.
And yes, we are doing this for the ratings.
For the ratings, Gabe.
That's right. We always mention Gabe. Just get our ratings up because we found out a couple of weeks ago that he has minions. We went to a Gabe-friendly event. Everyone loves Gabe's podcast.
Gabe.
Oh, you guys are on Gabe's podcast. That's
Oh my
really
God,
cool.
you guys are the guys that are in podcast with Gabe. And you know what? To be honest, I have to say Gabe has helped make us what we are.
He has.
Gabe is a major contributor to the podcast, and we actually bring him up because we miss him when he's not here.
Now suck down the shitty ass port finished
That's
bourbon,
right.
you bitch.
I am definitely saving
Drink
this.
it.
We will not throw this away just so Gabe can try it and share our pain.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like hazing. For the Whiskey Tangent podcast, don't buy Isaac Bowman port finish.
Don't do
Run
it.
from it. I'm Ed.
I'm Scott.
I'm Siobhan.
Later.